appearance.
Shed Ninja's back here. We've got Shed Ninja, Grimmsnarl, Entei, Whimsicott, Kirim, and Zacian coming in here for PBHebert. What is Cory packing over here?
Well, it looks like we got the classic old Swordfish with Zapdos, Grimmsnarl, Incid, and Rillaboom. So pretty common, Series 12 team. We'll have to see if PB has anything to deal with that.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be an interesting matchup for sure. PB has really brought in a very unique team here. And I mean, I remember yesterday, I believe it was PB's match that we were watching, where just absolute domination.
Yeah, the Whimsicott from Hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did not have a fun time with that one.
We'll see if they're able to carry on the momentum from there. Looks like Incin and Zacian is going to be the lead for Cory, while Whimsicott and Kirim is going to be the pick for PB. So, turn 0 here. Who got the best of it?
Well, that Incineroar's fake out pressure is going to be big. Like, Whimsicott's already shaking in its little boots about that one, because Kirim loves speed control. Like, speed is that thing's name. As soon as it outspeeds Zacian, Zacian's dead to rights. That thing can one-shot easy. Yeah. But yeah, I think it basically Incineroar best lead right now.
Yeah. Kirim is definitely, though, putting a lot of pressure on that Zacian, as Zacian does not like any fire moves whatsoever, and so that is definitely something that Cory's got to watch out for.
Yeah, because Kirim can just essentially just nuke that Zacian if it ever gets the upper hand.
100%. We see a switch in, so Whimsicott going to be swapped in for Herbert's Zacian, getting that Intrepid Sword boost, making sure that it is the strongest thing on the field. Kirim also coming back and going to be replaced for Shed Ninja. So we see it. It's making an appearance. Here it is. Incineroar is going to use Fake Out on Zacian. Not very effective and not really doing much on the switch out. Behemoth Blade going into, it looks like it's got to be going into the Zacian because it's not going to the Shed Ninja. And so, fairly good call there. Zacian completely getting knocked out. So,
yeah, that was a very big hit right there.
Big hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that PB's opponent saw, like, they're not gonna deal. They're not gonna stay in against this. Never.
Dynamax Shed Ninja.
Dynamax Shed. Nah. Oh yeah, that is a problem, I guess.
You don't have very many. Yeah, you've got Kirim in the back to Dynamax, and I guess that's really your best bet for a target here. But yeah, I think Max Shed Ninja would be absolutely crazy.
Max Shed Ninja to assert dominance. Do it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and so we see Shed Ninja going for an ally switch right off the bat. That's going to allow Whimsicott to get off the Tailwind, ensuring that PB is going to be the one to be attacking first. Zacian's going to go for the Behemoth Blade, but Wonder Guard from Shed Ninja is going to stop that from happening. And Incineroar goes for Flare Blitz on the Whimsicott, actually, leaving it on its Focus Sash. So, very interesting here.
Yeah, it looks
even more interesting that Shed Ninja is not wearing the sash.
Yeah, it looks like the ally switch mind games are afoot. Looks like that Cory's gonna have to deal with all that jazz that's gonna be happening with that thing.
Exactly. Yeah, Endure. So Shed Ninja is gonna be able to last this turn. Endeavor comes in for Whimsicott. Yeah, Focus Sash Endeavor Whimsicott is some madness there.
Yeah, that is evil.
Yeah, leaving Incineroar with just 1 HP left. And
yeah, that crit definitely mattered there.
The crit certainly mattered there with 1 HP.
Yeah, but now
the recoil though.
Yeah, so now that Whimsicott's done his job for setting up Tailwind, Zacian is gonna have to be playing very afraid right now, because that Kirim is gonna Dynamax, and we have a Shed Ninja right next to it that he knows has ally switch, so they can go in. Like PB can just go in hard right now.
Well, the one thing that doesn't have to worry about ally switch is a massive water spout, and so that is something to really, really be concerned with if you're on PB's side there, right?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to see if Zacian, if PB's gonna have to read the Zacian's gonna be protecting, maybe just freeze dry the Kyogre. That could be a strategy. You can also just Max Quake the Zacian. Don't care if it actually lands or not, but like it actually lands into like an unprotected Zacian, you still get your special defense boost.
Yeah. So we see Zacian come back for Cory's side, and we're going to see swapped in is going to be Zapdos. PB does not like that. Kyogre is going to go for a Protect here, so no Water Spout this turn. We see the Shadow Sneak coming off of Shed Ninja into the Zapdos slot, doing pretty more than chip damage for sure.
I'd say 20%, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like that PB was trying to see what they had in the back just to make sure that it wasn't that. But I think that right now, PB can just put the entire team on ice just because of that swap. Zacian could come in, but then basically they have to take out that Zapdos pronto because that way Shedinja just wins the game.
Yeah, it's very possible. And Shed Ninja really showing to be very viable here. Wonder Guard doing absolute wonders. We see a swap in for Kyogre for Zacian. And of course that means an Intrepid Sword boost. And now we see the max for PB. And you got to think it's got to be Kyurem.
It's got to be the big dragon. I mean, Shedinja is a
Shedinja would be absolutely wild, but we're gonna see Kyurem. So big max Kyurem coming in for the attack.
I'm expecting a big Zapdos just because this is backs to the wall right now. He needs to live this attack. Like he needs to.
Yep.
Yeah.
And looks like we're seeing on the other side a max as well for Cory's side. It's going to be that Zapdos.
Yeah, this Zapdos needs to be kept very, very safe because that Shedinja is applying so much pressure. Even though it isn't very offensive, it's basically the defensive god against Sword Dog.
Absolutely. Shed Ninja going for the Endure, making sure it's going to make sure that it lasts through this turn. Zapdos also making sure it's going to last through the turn with a max guard. Kyurem going for the max Hailstorm right into the protected Zapdos as the Tailwind finally peters out.
Okay, this is an issue now for PB on his side. They successfully stalled the Tailwind. Kyurem is going to have to worry about Zacian and everything like that. And now, at the very least, the opponent has to worry about the Ally Switch mind games. So they're going to rely off of a 50-50.
Yep. Zacian going for the Protect. As we see Shed Ninja move for the Ally Switch once again. And Zapdos going for the max Airstream into the Shed Ninja spot. That will take it out. No more Shed Ninja.
Yeah, that was a very good read by Cory's side. He kind of revealed Ally Switch at a very opportune time, but it's also the first game. So now whenever they see the Shedinja, they can assume that it's gonna be
they'll know what's up.
Off.
Max Hailstorm going in on the Zapdos. It is enough to take it out.
All right, so I think that Ryan just has to try and fish out for as much information as possible, because I think this is a lost game for them, just because of that Zacian is at now +1 speed and your Tailwind's off. So yeah, you guys, it's pretty much a game set match for this one.
Yeah, and it looks like that's what it's going to end up being. Kyogre coming in for the for Cory's side here. It's going to be Kyurem against the world at this point.
Yeah, so I was thinking that I guess next game, they could have Ryan could have read into the Zacian swap and then Max Quaked it. It would make it a much easier game to fight then.
Yeah.
Because if it was gonna bring in Zapdos and Max Guard, then just Max Quake the other side just because it's free. Yep.
Absolutely. Behemoth Blade is going to finish this one off and give the first victory to Cory. So pretty well played there by PB Herbert. The Shed Ninja there coming. We finally got to see it in action. Don't really know if it was enough to really turn the tides here. Was Shed Ninja more of a distraction? I feel like PB could have really used some more firepower in this match.
I think that the whole core of Shedinja, the whole strategy of it, is trying to eliminate as many of the Pokemon that have a super effective move against it, and then Shedinja can win the rest of the game. Right. Nothing's gonna run Rocky Helmet nowadays. But yeah, as long as you get rid of the entire long list of Shedinja's hate list, it can do a lot of work for you. Doesn't matter if it hits you for 10%. Doesn't matter if it hits you for 100%. It's gonna win the game eventually.
Yeah, yeah. Well, as we start to go back to the match here, I think that honestly, yeah, I mean, I said it before. I think that PB needs some more muscle on his side. Whimsicott did put in a lot of good work. The endeavor there was really, really nice because then it kind of, was able to revenge kill Incineroar there. And any Whim that's able to do stuff like that is going to be really useful. As long as it has that focus sash and endeavor, it's going to have a lot of advantages there. And as a Tailwind setter, that's really strong. But you're also having Whimsicott and Shedinja on the same team there. You're really starting to limit your options of where you're,
yeah, I would have
doing hits. And then Zacian going down on that first play was really, I think, super critical.
Yeah, Zacian going down like on turn 1 was a very nasty play.
Yep.
Okay, let's get match starting.
All right, and so we see these same leads here for Cory, Incineroar, and Zacian, and Entei this time coming out for PBHebert. Worked really, really well for him in the match that we watched yesterday. You think this is a stronger lead up smash?
Yeah, we've seen like Entei Whimsicott just demolish Zacian teams in the before. The Instant doesn't really have that much of anything. I think that Helping Hand will function before Fake Out, so that way Zacian's kind of has to play very defensive here. If Ryan does see that coming, they could always try to go for a Stone Edge instead onto the Instant. But I think that the momentum is in Ryan's side.
Yep. Helping Hand going to Entei, and Zacian going for the Protect. That means that Entei is going to do the Sacred Fire into the protected Zacian, and Incineroar goes for a parting shot on Entei. Solid move.
All right. Yeah, that was a very good move right there. Making sure that even after Helping Hand, it's not gonna KO that Zacian, not in a million years. It's gonna actually Cory, as they say now, you gotta get up pretty early in the morning to get my Zacian, dude. I'm not just gonna give it to you for free.
Not today, not today. Very, very interesting turn 1 there. One that was just really kind of just going for the straight attack play. I mean, it seems like that's just so hard blocked by a Protect that you would go for something a little bit more defensive, but that might just be me. Anyways, we're gonna go see the Dynamax, and it's got to be Entei, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Whimsicott has that max strike though. He's gotta watch out for that one.
Right. Entei is the pick here for the Dynamax. So first time we've seen Dynamax Entei this tour. Very interesting. And that's going to be a Dynamax as well for Cory's side.
Yeah, I guess that Kyurem was gonna have to go without his Dynamax. Not that big of a deal. Because it doesn't really require Dynamax to be to hit hard. It'll hit hard. It'll hit regardless of if it's big or small. But I think that they just Ryan just wanted to get rid of that Zapdos, or at least chunk it down as much as possible. Maybe they have the Shedinja in the back again. If they do, then this is I believe the one thing that's standing in the way between Shedinja.
Right. Max Rockfall going on to the Zapdos. Not doing too much damage. The parting shot really taking its toll here. Sandstorm coming in, not doing too much as well. Max Airstream going into Entei, going to take it down to right below that 50% threshold. And give Zapdos a critical speed boost here. Choice Scarf, again, not really doing much for this Entei now.
Yeah, when it's big, it's that's when the Scarf stops working. That's I think that Ryan's just trying to go for the Tailwind just to make sure that no Max Airstream is going to outspeed this Entei. It's going to go and get some 2 very good moves off, and then peace out. And then hopefully Shedinja can come and clean up. You're going to probably have to watch out for the Grimmsnarls. Some of them do run foul play nowadays. But yeah, I think that the was go for it. And yeah, you just have to keep on swinging at this point. You already got your Dynamax out.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of I at this point, you've kind of made your bed with Entei here, so you got to do what you got to do. Helping Hand going off on Entei. A Thunder Wave coming off of Grimmsnarl into Entei. Going to leave it paralyzed. While another Max Airstream off of Zapdos into Entei will finish it off.
Yeah, looks like that Grimmsnarl is doing what Grimmsnarl does best in throwing around Thunder Waves at literally everything it moves. Trying to get the critical speed, the speed difference, not the actual not like actually waiting for para turns. No, just to outspeed that one turn to take it out. Very good play.
Yep. Coryy here really making sure to take out the biggest threats on the field as they come. You know, that ends up, you know, squaring up very nicely against PB here.
Now this Kyurem is a kind of a fish out of water right now, just because of that the two Max Airstreams, which kind of counteracts the tailwind that Whimsicott set up for him.
Right.
So you gotta wonder, like, what does this Whimsicott have in its bag of tricks to help out against the Zapdos?
I don't know. We've only seen tons of Helping Hand, but I don't know if the Helping Hand will be enough to take out Zap here. And if not, then Grimmsnarl can probably lay off some Spirit Breaks that are really going to start doing some really mean damage to Kyurem here. But we see again the Helping Hand of Whimsicott, Thunder Wave coming into Kyurem. Is going to leave it paralyzed, and big Max Flare coming off of Zapdos into that Whimsicott slot. Take it all the way out. Not even getting it close enough to use any Endeavor shenanigans.
Nope. He looks like that Coryy learned from the last game that you want to hit the little Whimsicott for a little bit and then smash it for a lot of damage.
Right. And we see I believe that was Freeze Dry, was it?
Yeah, I think it was Freeze Dry.
Yeah, that was used on Zapdos. That was able to take it out. And Shed Ninja once again making another appearance here.
Yep. You're gonna have to see if basically Ryan's is asking Coryy right now. Does your Grimmsnarl have Foul Play or Sucker Punch? If it does, then good game. If it doesn't, I win.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to tickle the Zacian down a little bit, but you can. I'm pretty sure that you can do it.
Yep. If you got the ability to tickle away. Shed Ninja going for the Shadow Sneak on Grimmsnarl. Not doing very much damage at all. Grimmsnarl goes for the Reflect.
Okay.
And we see Zacian head off with a Behemoth Blade. And into Kyurem.
Yeah, that's going to one-shot that Kyurem.
And one-shots that Kyurem pretty handily.
All right, so that Reflect is going to be a very big issue for this Shedinja. The best they can do is, I guess, like Will-O-Wisp stuff, or just try and go through it a little bit, and then I guess try and take on the Grimm as fast as possible.